All right, what is up, guys? Vivi back with another Lorcana video this time. All right, more Lorcana stuff. This time going over the steel cards, or some of the steel cards that are listed on the Star City Games website. So let's get right into it. We got first up here Gantu, Galactic Federation Captain Gantu here, okay? Storyborn Alien Captain. He's an 8-cost 6/6. I do like that he has a little flourish around his name there, that little the ink design where he can be used as ink. That's a big deal for these high-costed characters, so that way they're not dead in your hand until 8 turns, right? That's a big deal. He has Under Arrest. Characters with cost 2 or less cannot challenge your characters. They can't do it. Oh man, that's an interesting effect. Not great though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's that good. Questing for 2 is fine. A 6/6 is very fine. Like, that's very good. But I'm going to have to go and give this card like a 5.5. That's what I'm going to give it. Because for 8 cost, I expect so much more. The 6/6 body is probably okay at that. I don't know yet. You know, who knows what we can expect on curve for the costs. The 6/6 body is probably fine. And questing for 2 is not necessarily the worst thing ever, but characters that cost 2 or less can't challenge your characters. It's turn 8. I'm worried about, you know, the big guys coming in now. So yeah, I'm going to go 5.5 out of 10. All right, next up, we got Captain Hook. 1 cost, 1/2, Forceful Duelist, Dreamborn Villain, Pirate Captain, Challenger +2. So he swings for 3 at characters, and he has 1 quest counter, or lore counter. Yeah, see, now this is really good. This is a 1 cost 3/2. Like, you know, for at least, you know what I mean. Like, it's going to challenge a character and take it out early in the game, right? Because this is going down on turn 1, and if not, it has the ink symbol where you're going to be able to play it face down as a resource later in the game when it's not as useful. I would say this is a 9 out of 10. It can always quest for 1 if you need to, or it can smash in for 3 early on to take out any early threats. Because remember, we did just go over, I'm sorry, in a previous video, I got a, you know, spoiler warning if you haven't seen these in the right order. Okay, Elsa here is a 2/3. Well, you better be careful with her, because, you know, Hook's going to be able to take her out as a 1 cost, which is very efficient. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a 9 out of 10. Solid card. Very strong. Okay, next we got 3 costs, 2/4, Tinkerbell, the Tiny Tactician, Dreamborn Ally Fairy. She has Battle Plans. Exert to draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Okay, so a nice little cycle effect where you're going to draw a card and then discard a card. Now, that's nice. It's a 3 cost 2/4 as well. Only quests for 1, so you're going to want to use the Battle Plans, you know, 9 times out of 10. Draw a card, then choose and discard a card. This is the kind of card that if it stays around for too long, it starts generating too much value, because, you know, and she has a 4 in the back, like, right, she's 4 toughness or 4 you know, defense, whatever it's called in this game, I can't remember. So you have to swing something kind of powerful into her to get rid of her, or use some type of effect that's powerful to get rid of her. Draw a card, then choose and discard a card. That's excellent. I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. I think this card's right where it needs to be. Okay, next we have, and by the way, she also has the ink symbol, so she can be played face down as a resource. Next we have Hercules, the True Hero. He's a 3/3 Dreamborn Hero Prince Bodyguard. Here's a new keyword I haven't read yet. This character may enter play exerted. Okay. An opposing character who challenges one of your characters must choose one with Bodyguard if able. So let me read that again. This character, he comes to play exerted. He's tapped down, right? An opposing character who challenges one of your characters must choose one with Bodyguard if able. Okay. Yeah. That's, you know, he's a blocker. He's a protector. He's going to protect your more relevant characters. I'm giving him a 7 out of 10. This is absolutely fine. Like, yeah, he's probably going to get crushed right away, but he's going to put 3 on the one that hits him. And then he's going to, you know, you're going to move on from there. So, okay, real quick, though, it says this character may enter play exerted. An opposing character who challenges one of your characters must choose one with Bodyguard if able. So can I still, like, so next turn, Do I have to leave him exerted for this effect, or do I refresh him and then quest with him or challenge with him, and then they have to swing at him again? Yeah, theoretically, like if he lived. Someone tell me in the comments below if you know. That's an interesting thing I'd like to know, because if I can quest with him as well, that'd be really big. But anyway, okay. Next card here. We got an item. 2-cost frying pan. All right. Clang. Yep. Banish this item. Chosen character can't challenge during their next turn. Clang. Banish this item. So you pay 2. It sits around until they play something big. You banish this item. Then chosen character. So you'll target a character, and that character cannot challenge during their next turn. Okay, that's not bad. That's, it's gonna buy you some time. I'm gonna give it a 5, or I'm gonna give it a 5.5 out of 10. It's a little better than something that's average, I guess, because it can target anything. It can target a Maleficent, the 9 cost we looked at in the red cards, in the Ruby cards. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5.5 out of 10. I would much rather just remove a character if I'm gonna put a card on my deck. Like I want removal, not something like this that just gives me a turn, but who knows? There might not be enough removal in the game and maybe this card becomes really strong in that case. Okay, let's go for this. 3-cost, 3/3, Kristoff, Official Ice Master. He is a Storyborn ally, vanilla character, so 3/3/3, and he has 2 lore counters. So he can quest for 2, 3 cost, and he has the ink symbol, so you can put him face down for resources at any point in the game. Yeah, I think this card is very good. I think it's probably a 6 out of 10. Nothing broken, but a nice 6 out of 10, we'll take it. Okay. Simba, Returned King, 7 costs, 4/6, Storyborn Hero King, Challenger +4. This thing can probably take out anything in the entire game currently, because he'll swing for 8. And he's 6 in the back, so a 7/4/6 is not bad. Pounce during your turn. This character gains evasive. Okay, well, hang on. So during your turn, this character gains evasive. So, wait. So what is that? Oh, so you'll be able to attack the evasive characters. Right? So that's the idea here, right? He will be able to attack the characters with evasive who thought they were safe. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So I'm gonna get, and he has the 2 lore counters, so he can always quest for 2. He's a 4/6, just base body with +4 when swinging. He's only 7. He has the ink symbol, so he can be used face down early on to get a resource. Yeah, I'm gonna go. This is like a 9 out of 10. I think this card's excellent. Okay, next, Fire the Cannons. Action. Deal 2 to chosen character. All right, now we've got some removal. Here we go. I've been waiting for this. I'm hoping there's more, because I think removal is a very important part of any game. But this one is pay 1, so you cannot use this as a lore, as a resource. It does not have the ink symbol. Deal 2 damage to chosen character. Yep, seems good to me. This just one call, for one resource, boom, pop a small character or finish off a character who's already been damaged. So really good. This is a 7.5 out of it. It's removal that's way better than what we've seen before, I feel like, at least in my opinion. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. 7. We'll give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, next we have Captain Hook, Captain of the Jolly Roger. 4 cost, 3/4, Storyborn Villain Pirate Captain. Double the powder. When you play this character, you may return an action card named Fire the Cannons from your discard to your hand. And that was what we just looked at, Fire the Cannons. Awesome interaction there. Strong combo, synergy stuff. This seems really, really, really powerful. I like when cards have synergy like this, because I don't mean to go up, but we do have to go back to the Amethyst where we just saw the synergy. First of all, we saw the synergy with Maleficent and Friends on the Other Side. And then we also see it with Mickey Mouse and the Magic Broom. So pause here if you need to look at that and get the idea what's going on there if you don't remember or if you don't know. This card has the same thing where, okay, I'm going to blast you with my cannons, and then I'm going to keep getting the cannons back with my Captain Hook. He's a 4 cost 3/4, so he seems pretty much right on right on pace to still matter, and you can always quest for one. Yeah, this is a 9 out of 10 because you are getting cards back. Actually, I'm sorry, I jumped the gun there. I'm gonna go 7.5 out of 10 because you do have to have Fire the Cannons in your graveyard for this card to get its value back. I'm gonna go 7.5 out of 10. But this card, excellent card. All right, 2 costs. We have an item called the Beast's Mirror. Show me. So exert and pay 3. If you have no cards in your hand, draw a card. Oh, that seems horrible. Okay, I don't ever want no cards in my hand. I'm going to make a deck that has card draw where I never have 0 cards in my hand. This card is completely situational. I know it has the flourish, so you can play it face down for a card draw, or excuse me, for a resource effect. But absolutely not. I'm not happy with this card. I don't like it. This for me is a 2.5 out of 10. All right, we got Prince Eric. This looks like it's in another language, so I don't actually know what it says, but it looks like it's a +2. It's a challenger, offensive. It looks like offensive. Okay, Prince Eric, something courageous. It looks like. Probably daring and courageous or something. Who knows? I don't speak French. Anyway, he is a 2-cost 1/3 with 1 lore counter, and he can swing for 3 as challenger. Is what it looks like. So, okay, but again, see, that really gives you an idea of how strong this card is. Captain Hook is a 1-cost swinging for 3. Yeah, Prince Eric is this card's fine. but I'll have to give him like a 7 out of 10. I think he's still very good because for 2, you're swinging for 3. So I believe that's above curve. We have to see how the curve is established as the game goes on. But I do think that this is right on curve when you're attacking. So when you're challenging, when it matters, you're maybe slightly above curve, and that's what matters. So I think this card is good enough to be right at a 6 or 6.5 out of 10. Maybe even 7 out of 10. I'll just go 6.5, final answer. Okay, we got the Beast, right? La Beat, or La Biette, I don't know how to say it. So probably the Beast, right? 5 cost, 4/4, just like the other one, wasn't it? And this one has the ink symbol, so this can be used. I don't think the other one in green had the symbol here, but I could be wrong. I can't remember. So anyway, this is the Beast, and I have no idea what this means, but he's a Storyborn Hero Prince, just like Prince Eric was. Excuse me. Destruction. Let's see. We're gonna have to Google Translate this, guys. Google Translate. Okay, English. Or no, excuse me. I think it's French. Wouldn't you say? I believe it's French. I'm sorry, guys. I took Spanish in school. I did not take French, so I have no idea. I believe it's French, though. Let's see. Lorske Vals Jez. You like these pronunciations? These are pretty good. Vals. Object. Et li banner. Okay, so let's do to English. Where's English at? All right. When playing this character, you can choose an item and banish it. Oh, very cool. Okay, so he can destroy an item. He can destroy an item, which is nice. And let's see what the other thing says there. Angry and embittered. So the under his text there where it says the Beast, it's angry and embittered. Very cool. So okay, I think this card is very strong, but it seems like more of a meta card, right? Or like a sideboard card. Because how do we know if our opponents are running items? Are items going to be part of the meta? If they are, then this card's incredible, right? But as is, I'm just going to give this guy, I'm going to give him a 5.5 out of 10 because I think he's a little better. Or I don't want to say he's a little better, but he has this potential to be better than average. I'm going to give him a 5.5 out of 10. Okay, then we have Creatures. Okay, a 1-cost, 2/2, vanilla, 1 lore pip, or 1 little quest lore counter here. Yep, very straightforward. 1 cost, 2/2. You know, that's very nice. This is a 5 out of 10. This is just a straight up 5 out of 10. This is like Archimedes that we just saw. So I'm assuming, you know, we'll have to see. See, 1 costs 2/2, and he has it as well, and they both have the ink symbol as well. So maybe that's what we can expect from 1 cost characters. We'll have to do a video on that at some point. Okay, we gotta decipher this one real quick. Sorry guys. Okay, choose a character and inflict 3 damage. So this is a deal 3 on this one here. And let's see what this says. Fracasser. Smash. So smash. 3 costs to deal 3 damage. Okay, so again, that gives you a little bit of, you know, perspective on how strong this is. This deals 2 damage for 1. This deals 3 damage for 3. Now, yes, this can be used as a, you know, this can be used as a ink, but it's removal. You're putting it in the deck for a reason, and this does not, at least not that we know of yet, this does not have recursion like Fire the Cannons does, this one here. Okay, so let's move on. Oh, let me rate this. I'm still going to give this a 6 out of 10. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10 because you'd rather have it than not have it, right, to deal with the small characters. Okay. All right, last but not least of the steel cards, we got Mickey Mouse Musketeer. 6 cost. He can be used as ink. He's a 2/7 with 2 loyalties, and he has Bodyguard, so he can come into play exerted, and an opposing character who challenges one of your characters must choose one with Bodyguard if able. So, again, this guy, he has all for 1. Your other musketeer characters get +1. That's not great if I'm reading that correctly. So in other words, he doesn't get +1. Only other musketeers do. So we'll have to see how many musketeers there are for this to combo with. That will really determine its value. But 6 costs for a 2/7 Bodyguard, I think that's actually very good. I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10, and then you're resting him for 2 for the rest of the game. Yeah, I mean that or attacking, it's up to it's up to what to you and what the board looks like. But yeah, so that's it for the so I'm gonna give a 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. Actually, it's hard to say. I'll give him a 7 out of 10 actually. Okay, thanks for stopping by, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like and a subscribe if you don't mind. And hey, until next time, guys. And please don't be afraid to leave a comment in the section below. All right, guys. Peace.